Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching The Dragon Prince Season 2, Episode 1, A Secret and a Spark. I loved Season 1 of this show, and now we finally have a Dragon Prince. He's here. Thank you so much, Albert, for sponsoring Season 2 of this show as well. I'm very excited to jump back onto this adventure, see what mischief these kids can get into, and see if we can get any closer to getting this tiny baby dragon to his mum. Let's go. Oh, Lord. God, we're really at that state of affairs, we're just sighting each other, you just kill. Fuck. Well, that's not good. Obviously, as far as the humans are concerned, the elves came, murdered the king, and kidnapped the princes. And then as far as the elves are concerned, the humans killed the Dragon King and stole the egg, killed the egg. And they're not exactly wrong. We have a Dragon Prince now and I'm so excited.
But it's only been a week.
Oh my lord. A week.
I'll be sure to tell my stepdad how quite daring you are.
Oh. You're writing a letter to the king.
It'll mean a lot to him to know why we left.
Sweetheart.
We're doing okay.
Think about it. She had 2 wristlets. Or at least she had a wristlet for killing Ezra, and there would have been one for killing your dad too, and it's gone.
In journeys, there are...
I love him.
The Zadian threat high above the towns and cities of Catullus.
I mean, God, by the time it's done, it's not gonna matter, because the humans' kingdoms could well be taken over.
General Amaya reports that elven forces are gathering on the Zadian side of the breach. We must be prepared to fight.
But you don't want to just be prepared. You want to launch an attack. Wipe them out.
None of that matters while we have no king.
Fuck.
Therefore, our top and only priority. Until we do, our hands are tied.
Guess what? You see, I've sent my 2 very competent children to murder the princes and each other.
How's everybody else feeling?
Amazing. Great.
Fantastic.
Good. Because it's time to go.
What?
Why do we have to go?
We've only been here 2 days.
Yeah.
Who's coming for us? I know it.
2 whole days. She saw the smoke from the tracking spell.
She's right. Dark forces are pursuing you.
Nobody likes dark forces unless we get the wee dragon home to his mum.
I'll bait.
Zim, he's so little.
Stay on your toes. Except you. You work on getting off those toes.
I love him.
This is the moon hen.
Whoa. That is so cool.
Years ago, when Zadia was...
What happened?
The moon druids destroyed it themselves when Zadia was divided in 2. They decided it was safer to disable this magical place.
And to let it fall into the wrong hands.
Ever since then, there has always been a guardian of the nexus.
Okay.
Jesus
it's
Christ.
Time to buckle down and get to work.
How soon do baby dragons learn to fly?
Ready, Zim? Wings out. And
Oh. He's scared.
clap those wings. Oh no, are you okay?
I love him. I love him. I love him. Oh, he's trying so hard.
That's not flying, but it's a very, very good start.
So cute. Someone's jealous. I love you too still. There's room for both of you in my heart and in Ezra's. It's just so hard when you're trying to get some children murdered. You know, you let your best friend die because he was a bit of a dick to you at the end. You gave him some terrible advice. He truly thinks he's a good guy, doesn't he? Or that he's doing what has to be done. Betraying what was left of your friend. What mattered most to him. The seal. The seal is literally a picture of a castle. Is it them or is it just like a bear or something?
You again. Save it for someone who cares.
It's hard being an imaginary spider, I know. I mean, I don't know. Spiders,
And
stay
we're
away.
back. This time we're here with. See? It's easy. Yes.
You try then.
That's right.
Oh, he is such a good boy.
Now I'm going to show you what flying feels like. There, beneath your wings. He's doing it. He's amazing.
He is amazing. Amazing.
Are you okay?
Bait.
Though primal and
Love learning about magic. But I want you to teach me to do some moon magic.
You need to learn to respect it first.
Maybe some hands-on learning. We get.
humans can't do magic.
But I did do magic.
Right. With a primal stone.
Ooh.
Then you smashed it.
I wonder if Callum gonna prove special, like he could do magic without or something.
So, one more perimeter check. Ha!
Oh.
But no flying. But we'll get it. No matter
He's
how
a few
impossible
days
it seems.
old.
We believe in ourselves, and we're not giving up, are we?
Someone else gonna listen to his little brother? But I know someone who should give up. This bitch. This bitch right here. Viren, whatever his freaking name is. He should give up.
Lord, it felt right. It felt like I was finally good at something.
Fifi agrees.
I will learn magic. It's who I am.
Because you weren't born connected to a primal source.
I don't get it. What do you mean connected?
Yeah.
In Sadia, all creatures are born connected to a primal
Well,
source.
his dad's not alive. What if he's half
They
elf?
have a
Do you know
piece
that?
of it inside them.
I'm confused.
I don't blame you. After all, you're only human.
So this season's gonna be Callum trying to figure out if he can do magic by himself. Oh, none of it lights up for him. I wonder if they will have him not have magic to kind of teach kids that it's okay if you think you're good at something and then you have to choose a different path. Oh god. Just go to bed. You can't stay up for 24 hours. Oh no. That's what put her to sleep. I thought it was just cool background music. Oh shit. Children watch this show. That is not a good way to end an episode. They'll be concerned. I'm not concerned, obviously. I'm an adult. Zim. Zim is everything. Zim is my child. I love him. I will adopt Zim and Bait. I'll take Ezra and Callum, and even Regular. They're all kids too. You know, we can all live here. And even Girl and her pet. Yep, great. I love the baby dragon. I love watching him try and learn to fly. And how soon should a baby dragon learn to fly? He's a few days old. Give him a break, child. I love Ezra's bond with animals, how you saw it across season 1 a little bit, and how instantly it's able to help us bond with the little baby dragon and help him as well. I loved his attempts to fly, and just failing at it epically. And that kind of mirrored with Callum learning a lot of history of magic, a lot of really interesting information about magic, but having the door firmly closed in his face. I wonder, I kind of feel like this show wouldn't, any show, doesn't really set someone up on a path like they did Callum with magic, just to be like, but he can't do it. Especially because when it comes down to them being in a difficult situation or whatever, Ezra could talk to some animals. Now, it's the fact that Ezra can talk to animals. Does that mean he has some arcanum in him? Humans have their own kind of arcanum, and Callum, if it came from the mum, then they both have it in them. Obviously, if it came from the dad, then it's just Ezra. But if their mother was part elf, could there be some humans that have enough that certain things can activate it or something? Because Ezra is definitely magic because he can talk to animals. That is not a normal thing. It's not just the quirk. Some kids are born, he's left-handed, he can talk to animals. That's something I would want to raise with our moon elf friend. But I can also understand what she was saying. If humans just are not born in the same way. But if all of Zadia was connected in this way, then surely before it was split, humans would have been in contact I don't know, different species, I suppose. But I do feel like this show probably will have Callum keeping trying and trying and trying. You know, he's found the path that feels right to him, he's found the skill set that he feels like he has, and he's not going to let someone say no to him, he's not going to just say, okay, fine, he's going to keep fighting, because that's a good message to send to kids, that when you know what you want and what you want to do, you should keep fighting, going down that path. Bait is getting very jealous of my tiny baby Zim, and I did expect that. Bait, I love you too, okay? We love you still. It was really cool to see the like illusion of what it used to look like with the elves and everything as well. Then back in the kingdom, Viren's being his dickish little self. He's scary because he truly believes in... I'm still a little undecided on whether or not he truly believes he is a good guy, because I think he knows he has done some things that aren't right, but he so fully believes in his own supremacy and that he deserves everything he's trying to get. From threatening crowmasters, stealing seals. I truly worry that, like, even if at some point we do make it to the Dragon Queen and we present the baby and we're like, see, look, some human princes, they came here and they did this, it won't matter, because the humans will be ready for war regardless, and the princes being like, stop, we weren't kidnapped, all's fine. They'll be like, children, move. I worry about how we're gonna de-escalate the situation, because I think it is going out of control. If the king was still on the throne and Callum could write him a letter, that would be enough, but it's not the case. Their aunt's having skirmishes. The bloody Wonder siblings found us, which is very stressful. I don't think Rayla's not going to just succumb, especially not as it's nighttime and it's moonlight. The moon is out, so she'll be more powerful than normal, even if they have spelled her to sleep. I feel like potentially she's pretending that it worked on her and it didn't really. I don't know. Stressed about that ending. But she still hasn't told them the king is dead. Callum's writing a letter to the king. Now, admittedly, a letter being written to sent, if you could tell it was from a princess somehow, though it could easily be forged, could do something in terms of telling the truth, but it was quite a childish, naive idea that you could literally just write a letter like, hey, yeah, so we've just been on this adventure, Rayla's awesome, it's not just the two of us. When the king, if that was real and the king was alive, he would be like, my sons were kidnapped by this elf at knife point. My own sister, or my sister-in-law, saw it, and now he's saying he's fine. You know, they wouldn't believe the letter in the first place, but Rayla does need to tell them, as difficult as it might be, they should know. I do know kind of why she hasn't, because they're on this perilous and difficult journey, and if their grief is weighing them down as well, they're not going to work as well. But I do think, for Callum in particular, because he's that bit older, he must deep down have some knowledge that most likely he's dead, because Rayla had only had one wristband, and or I don't know if you ever noticed that she had two, but why would she have only had a wristband for Ezra and not for the dad as well? I suppose actually he might have just thought she had one wristband for all the murders. I don't know. That's going to be a sad thing when they find out the truth. But they need to find out the truth, because otherwise at this point Soren and Claudia are going to let it slip, or just tell them, and then they're going to be like, oh my god, Rayla, you never told us, betrayed, and it's going to be stressful. Very good show. Thank you so much, Albert, for sponsoring, and thank you for watching.